number one, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
And surprisingly, you're more brave than I am. I don't know why.
I don't usually get... I mean, don't get me wrong. Jump scares can get me just like anybody else.
Yeah.
But I don't tend... The only game I've ever played that actually the game itself scared me was Alien Isolation. And that's because the damn suspense is what kills me. It is an expert at ramping up the suspense in a game.
It's just...
I was odd. It took a little while for the camera to pop on, but anyways. So let's see here. Where's the PS2 controller? Alright, so first off, we're gonna try out disc. This is to basically show the difference between standard disc and MX4 I couldn't do USB because for some reason, if you were to do USB, like game on the USB drive, it just doesn't want to work right. Like if you have MX4 in there as well, it just won't swap between games. No clue why, but it's just a conversion. I mean, a comparison between the disc versus MX4 SO, which surprisingly is like better than disc sometimes. Do disc first. We got From Russia with Love, stuck in the PS2. This could be interesting. Let's start, yes. Sure. Start. Being a little bit buggy on disc. Come on. Come on, PS2. You can do it. Come on, PlayStation. Come on. I might have to go into debug settings and like fix it to where the disc will read better. I have no clue. Because usually it doesn't happen until like you beat the level, then it starts lagging out for some weird reason. The disk drive is getting burned out again. Which is also a good reason why we're actually doing this. It's embarrassing. That fucking time. It's working a little bit better. Come on, I just want to play the game. Come on. PlayStation 2. I have the Slim, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. Just trying to, like, it might be a minor issue. It's like the disc itself. Let's give him the problem of what? No, the disc is just fine. You know what? I'm gonna do debug mode. Hold on, chat. The thing will go away for a moment. That's because there's like some registry code stuff if you go into there. Basically just turn off like turn on smoothing stuff like that in that mode, but there's also like diagnostic code stuff in there as well, like for like the system's like motherboard or whatever. And it's also identifier by the ps2 itself, so I'm trying to figure out there it is. Transition. Okay, so version, you got options, disk speed fast, texture mapping smooth, diagnosis. Yeah, there's like a MAC address in here that basically wouldn't want to be on streams, and that's why I just put that there. Sorry. So now we can transition it over. Yeah. Hopefully the game works just fine. Yeah, when you go into the version thing, like you hit triangle, you go all the way down. There's the MAC address, and that you gotta use for like networking stuff. But basically, that's the only thing I didn't want to be shown. It's like, I guess I could like black it out with a black bar or something, but that's just annoying to do midstream. Running a bit better. That's good. Wasn't doing this bad a few days ago. Come on, game. The PS2 is not liking the game for some reason, like playing this cutscene. Is there a way to skip cutscenes in this game? I don't remember. Hey, Easy Hot Dude Guy, how you doing? So, we're doing a little bit of comparison between disk-based and, like, memory card-based in the system. So right now it's on retail mode. So, the PS2 is having a little bit of an issue, and I don't know why it's having so much of an issue just reading the disc. Let's try again on the PS2. At some point I do plan on finishing the, what was it? The Call of Duty game, but I just figured I might as well hop it over to PS2 for a little while with Eleanor. Anyways, what was it? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if you notice when for the PS2 turned on, it said PAL. I don't know why every once in a while it says PAL on the video feed, but the system's NTSC, so 60 frames. It just is being a little bit weird when it like converts on over on certain times of boots. I don't know why. But yeah, I got the mod disc right here when I put it in mod mode. And then I just stick in like a memory card that I can basically like boot into the game. So now it's working just fine. Oh, nope, never mind. I cursed it. Oh, maybe it will play. Come on, PS2. Come on, PS2. This PS2 is really hating me. Why is it hating me so much? It's like a couple of days ago, it was working just fine on disc, and mostly until like the cutscene after the first level. Now it's being stupid. But this is the game disc that's right here. The Rush would love. Let's see here. Let's see if they'll fix it. I don't know. But yeah, I think like just because the fast like turn on and turn off, it just like jumps to PAL and reads as that rather than NTSC like on startup for the adapter. I don't know why. But the console itself is no difference. It doesn't change. It's fully NTSC. Let's hope that fixed it. If it didn't, might have to try another way. I'm surprised it actually plays this cutscene so well, like right in the beginning. Oh, well that fixed it. Fixed it, no problem. Just wipe the disc a little bit, like the old days, and then it just fucking worked. That's amazing. Yeah, Eleanor's here. She's actually sitting right next to me, but like her doll's right here.
May I help you?
A dry martini. Shaken, not stout.
Certainly, Commander Bond.
Where is the girl?
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter. We received word half an hour ago there might be another kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Why should she be, with 007 here to protect her?
Too bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
think it's just begun.
I think it's just begun.
Oh, so an amazing thing I just found out recently about Eleanor. So, interestingly, she's able to, like, use this as, like, a pendulum to answer things. It's pretty interesting. I have to show you. Hold on. I can show you here. Ah, there it is. Anyways, so yeah, basically what's interesting is, so, like, with a pendulum, it basically will, like, do clockwise and counterclockwise. You notice it's, like, sort of sitting still. Eleanor, can you make it go clockwise? Look, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. It is her. Yeah, I can, like, stop it, basically. Make it go counterclockwise. I am not doing that at all, chat. That is her. That is her. That is completely her. I didn't notice that until I actually got a purse off of her a little bit, because it, like, it snagged a little bit, so I had to, like, pull it off her hand for a little bit. And then I was holding it for a while, and I noticed some interesting things about it. I was like, works like a pendulum. But yeah, let's switch back to stream. It's very interesting how that actually works. It's like, so I don't have to use dowsing rods all the time. So that's good. Ooh, vibration works. That's good. Subtitles on, yes. Like, some of it, yeah, like, some people could fake with a pendulum, but that was not faking at all. That was literally just me holding it there still, and just letting it happen, basically. That's what I told her to do, basically clockwise and counterclockwise.
Sir, they're heading to the roof!
It's like, interesting. Don't need dowsing rods all the time. That's good.
Move! Move! Move!
I asked her, like, right before, like, I started up the stream. Actually, it was, like, during the intro. I was like, are you ready for the stream? And she's like, yes. And she basically spun it as a yes. Because, like, clockwise for yes, counterclockwise for no. Basically, just, like, spun it to her, and she's like, oh, okay. Basically does it. Just on the fly, too, which is amazing. Because she does struggle, like, with the EMF. I don't know why. But that you can't do yes or no with, but, like, with dowsing rods, I can communicate with her as well, but it just is annoying to, like, put away the dowsing rods constantly. Or with this, like, I can just communicate with her at all times if I ever wanted to.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
How do I get to the roof?
You'll need this pass key.
So yeah, she's here. She's actually right next to me. Like, right over here. But, like, she won't appear on camera. Like, maybe you might be able to capture, like, her spirit orb. I have no clue. But that's pretty much it. Like, she's standing there. Like, I can feel her, like, energy sitting right next to me. And I know she's always standing right next to me. Because I even ask her sometimes, she like points right there, right next to me. Like literally just off camera. Which is actually pretty cool, actually, that he stays close to me. But yeah, we're gonna have like a lot of PS2 games going very soon. Like today, we're gonna do a few tests with the MX4, and then we're gonna probably like head off to the actual game we're gonna play beat on stream. I don't know if we can do it in one stream, but we're gonna do it like multiple days, like.
Who are you?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Oh, struggling. Okay, so this is basically we're struggling at this point, which is interesting. But because it's struggling like this, let's see here. All right. So that's the game disc that we were just trying, Rush with Love. Let's see here. And we got this, which is basically an exploit that you can use on the PS2 when my game cases just fell down. So that's what that was about. But then use these two. So you get the memory card and the USB. USB you actually have to use to like boot into the software, and then memory card is to boot into your games if you wanted to. You can technically use USB, but apparently you can also load games faster with the MX4, but like I haven't seen much of a difference. Like all I've tried is Rush with Love on like the USB, and I've tried Russia with Love, I guess, on the MX4 as well. So I haven't really like played anything else on it yet. Okay. So basically you have to boot into the system with the disk tray open. I think you can do it without the disk tray open. I'm not 100% sure. You'd actually have to try it out, but this is the natural way you're supposed to do it. You close the disk tray, you let the disk play in there, and it loads up. But I'm also gonna put in USB. And then the card. And then it should boot into the disk. No problem. Come on. That's the first day I actually had a problem with it. Actually, it's not the first. It's like probably like the third time it ever happened. Sorry, I was just like rebooting the PS3 3 times just to see if I could trip it into maybe working just off of boot. Can you? Oh, you can. Okay, that's cool. But the natural way you're supposed to do it is from the browser itself. I don't know if it does any difference, but as far as I'm aware, you're supposed to use it like this, where you just go in, you just tell it to read the disk from the browser within the ps2. That should run. There it goes. So yeah, every once in a while it glitches out like it did the first time you guys saw. Here. Also, what's the weird thing about this menu? It's like the Japan release of the PS2. So like it's circle instead of X to select. That's basically pretty much it. Oh, good. It actually has all my games loaded properly that I threw in there. This one, I don't know why. For some reason, the software bugged out and like says no bytes exist on there. I don't know why it says that. But yeah, we got From Russia with Love, Show Humans, Kingdom Hearts Rechain, and Kingdom Hearts 2. So, also, I have no clue how to fix that blue thing that's on the edge. There's no way really to fix it in the software as far as I've seen, but that doesn't much matter to me. But, okay, so you can boot into the disk. It just loads it. Now it'll run it from the memory card slot. Come on. There it goes. It runs flawlessly. It's amazing. Hey. Start. Yes. Notice it's running flawlessly, which is absolutely amazing. Like cutscene was just off of like MX4. It's just like being constantly with like the blue light, which means just like doing like checks constantly like with it. It's constantly reading, which is amazing. See it doing that. Oh!
May I help you?
A dry martini.
Shake it.
Shaken, not stirred.
Certainly, Commander Bond.
Where is the girl?
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter. We received word half an hour ago there might be another kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Why should she be, with 007 here to protect her?
Too bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
I think it's just begun.
Classic Sean Connery. Load times are like as fast as I remember of like when I first got the game, so that's good. I don't know what it was. It's like a very, very tiny, like round insect. I don't know. It's like almost like it's you took like a dust ball, which is very odd. Whatever the hell that was.
Let go of me!
Quiet! Shut up!
Sir, they're heading to the roof.
Got his spine.
Move! Move! Move!
Gonna get the armor. Amazingly runs like very fluid, even with like me throwing these guys.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
How do I get to the roof?
You need this pass key.
Amazing. I can actually still see it just like constantly just blinking where it's doing like reads, and you can tell like when it wants to, like it needs a read when it doesn't, because sometimes it just won't do anything at all, and sometimes it will. But like you can definitely tell like when I went to the door it did something, but right now it's not, then it is now again. So that means like there's different like memory time, like when it drops into memory. Very interesting. Rather than just loading the whole level and then just letting you do whatever. Which does make sense concerning that the memory is like what, 4 megabytes or some shit for the PS2. I don't remember how much RAM it has. I want to say it's like 4 megabytes of RAM. But then the PS2 Slim has like a bit more. I have like a PS2 Slim, so good now. mean like we could do like Star Wars Battlefront 2 nights on the PS2, which would be pretty awesome to do. Like just play it with the community. Like get out your PS2s, hook them up to your computer. Play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Who are you?
My name is Bond.
James.
James Bond.
The classic dodge. Fun. Rolled just like spider. I think it started with Dr. No, which was the very first Bond movie. Or no, it wasn't Dr. No. Maybe it was From Russia with Love when they first introduced that. No, wait. They had something with Dr. No, but it was a different tune. That's right. Yeah, because I think it played that little tune. I think it played some other song. I'm trying to remember what it was. I almost want to say Under the Mango Tree, but I'm not sure. But then it played Three Blind Mice, which was like as the movie actually started. Three blind mice, there they go. Walking down the street, there they go.
I think the idea of returning to the original 1960s Bond series was something that the team had talked about for a long time. The fans talked about, that we kept hearing people wanted to see. But it really came together this year when we were able to contact and talk to Sean Connery, and he agreed to be a part of it. I mean, once you get him on board and he's helping you out, I mean, that's the start of a great game.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be playing James Bond again.
May I help you?
A dry martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Having Connery in the game has affected the game's design in the fighting style. He was more of a brawler. You know, he grabbed the characters and threw them to the ground.
It'll be interesting to go back to the physicality of one-on-one.
They've also used the way that he held the gun and, of course, what he wore.
Which subconsciously tells you so much about a movie whenever you see it.
In the game, we spent a lot of time making sure the characters came to life. Of course, it goes without saying that special attention was paid to getting Sean Connery just right. It's one of the best-looking digital characters you're going to find in a video game today.
The eye, good. The mouth is good. In fact, this looks better than the original. Oh, I'm madly in love with him.
There's a real excitement to going back to the roots of James Bond, going back to the early 60s. We're doing something that people thought they would never see, bringing back the original James Bond, Sean Connery. He hasn't been in a video game before.
This is my debut.
And it's the first time in years that he's played James Bond again.
I don't think it's dated at all. To go back to the 60s, this will be something almost like starting all over again.
I was trying to full screen it for myself so that way I could see it. Hopefully that's not. Turn that point on it, so it's good news.
A key addition to the game version of From Russia with Love are the two new Bond girls. The first is played by British recording star Natasha Bedingfield, fresh off her 2004 platinum debut album Unwritten, which included two #1 singles.
The character that I'm playing is Elizabeth Stark. She's the Prime Minister's daughter. She's just in a party, socialising, and then she gets kidnapped. And of course I need someone to save me, so Bond jumps to the rescue. It's great because I get to do all these really funny sound effects where I'm like, help, help, save me, put me down, you stupid man. My daddy's a very powerful man, you know, you can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
I kind of acted it up a bit and really played on the English accent because the Prime Minister's daughter must, of course, have a very English accent. She's got to be proper. She's a lady, young lady. I think what appealed to me about being involved in the game was it was the whole Bond thing. James Bond is just sexy, especially the Sean Connery original. I don't know what it is, but I just know that every man since watching that just wants to be like that, and every woman wants a man like that.
The second Bond girl is played by actress Maria Menounos. She's done everything from One Tree Hill to the new Fantastic Four movie, and has just been announced as a special correspondent for Access Hollywood and The Today Show.
It was my first video game, and I was a little nervous, but when I heard about the Bond video game, I was like, of course I'll be a part of it. And then Sean Connery, I mean, all these things just started jumping out at me. Sean Connery, be a Bond girl and play this cool, crazy, intense character. Yeah, I think I'll do it. My character's name is Eva. I play Red Grant's assistant or henchwoman, so I'm basically on his team to take down Bond. Playing Evil's fun. That was like the best part, is to get really angry and really...
All units, we have to stop Bond!
I already think I'm tough and I already know I'm tough, so I didn't need the costume, but it definitely helps.
The whole process of all the dots on the face and the animation, and it's a whole different world than playing yourself, physically yourself. We did a lot of facial recognition. We just kind of moved the face around and smiled big and frowned and did things like that so that they had that to work with. I had to pretend I was getting beat up by Bond, so it was like, oh! It's very exciting to be a Bond girl. It's something that's become so big, such a coup. Like if you get to be the next Bond girl, it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, a few people that I've told already that I was going to be a part of this video game would be a Bond girl, and that Sean Connery would be doing the voice. They were just blown away.
My God, could you imagine applying for the game back in the day? Enough points. Yeah. But yeah, imagine like you just apply for the game back then. You just got to meet up with Sean Connery. Would you like to save your current game? Yes. Now, let's see. What is... Now, over the time I've had the PS2, I had 3 different memory cards. It took a lot of saving. But now I've got a memory card for stream. It's a 256 megabyte. I don't know if it has Magic Key in it. I don't think so, but like, I think we can save game with it. But let's try it out. I've checked to see if it's like, it does read on the PS2. It does, but I haven't saved with it yet. That's interesting that the secondary PS2 memory card, the one that's got the MX4 on it, is like flashing rapidly. It's probably because the video that's playing in the background. Oh god, this is hard to like push into the PS2 with a memory card. Why is it like so tough? Like, it's like almost as tough as the other ones, which is like back in the olden days when you first got the memory cards. That was weird when the audio friggin' things went out. So I actually had to pull the AV cable back in. But anyways. No memory card inserted. What do you mean, no memory card? I wonder if it's the port. Like, it's hard to pull that memory card out of there, too. No memory card. Why is it doing that? Like, I know it reads on the ps2, so I don't know what's going on here. You might have to give me a moment while I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. Because I remember, like, my memory cards are even, like, a little bit finicky as well. The only reason why the other memory card isn't as finicky is because it's in the second port. And I never used that port. And there's only 2 ports for the memory cards on the PlayStation 2, so... Memory card. Like, do I need to, like, format the memory card? As far as I'm aware, it's just fine. Then again, I do remember back in the day when you had to format it, it would just, like, ask you in the game if you wanted to format the memory card. As far as I'm aware, it's formatted. Because I checked it and it was like, it's got plenty of storage on it, so it's like, good news is I don't have to format it. But it's being a little bit of an issue right now. Don't quite know why. No memory card. Why is it reading as no memory card? This thing is annoying to deal with. It always has been for the PS2. Why is it doing no memory card? Weird. I wonder if it has to do with, like, the MX4 causing this. I don't think it's the MX4 that's causing it. I mean, I could be wrong, and maybe it is. I just use OPL and it just launches into memory card the moment I boot in the game. But it should just be checking slot 1 for memory cards. Without saving, no, I don't want to continue without saving. Wow, this thing is being very annoying. Why is it not wanting to detect it? That's weird. Because I'm even like moving the memory card around a bit. I wonder if it's okay. Oh, let me check. If it's like that's the problem or what? Yes, open out. Says it's fully compatible and exported and restored Z-Launch L. Are incompatible. Virtual memory cards are incompatible. But this isn't a virtual memory card. This is interesting. Working before, but I just never tried in the game before. Number cards issue. Memory card can't be detected with playing from X4. That's not correct. Because it detected it one of the times when I was trying it. For like my normal memory cards. Unless that was when I used USB. Maybe that was when I was using USB. seats. Config of the same peripheral. Usually connected under the seats. So I wonder if it overrides like the memory card slot sort of thing. Yeah, because apparently it does something with like the driver set, which is very interesting. Weird. That's interesting. Why does it skip it in the driver? I'm gonna find out if it's actually skipping it in the driver at all. Guess the memory card loads just fine. So maybe it is a driver bug. Yeah, because I just basically push it in and it just immediately works. You can try it like one more time. Yeah, it still works. So I wonder if it's something that you actually need to mess around with, because it said something about the config, it messes with a driver. More settings, audio display, parental network, info, options, settings, sheet settings, GSM, VMC. Hmm. Add EMU. That's like for PlayStation 4 controller if you wanted to use a PS4 controller on here, which is interesting. Download defaults. Weird. Load from disk. Game ID. Custom L. DMA mode. GSM selector. Wait, DM mode. Huh. Settings. I assume it has to be in here. Something like that. Hard to really figure out like how this exactly works. Or boot into the game again and see if it's just like gonna allow it this time or not. Maybe just being a little bit dumb. To start, no. So yeah, it just basically ignores. Ignores it. Why is it ignoring it? Weird. Don't know why it chooses to ignore the memory card. It's in there. Will you choose to ignore this one? This is actually a retail one. No memory card inserted. This is one with Magic Gate on it, but like I have no clue if it's even gonna bother with it. Yeah, no, it doesn't care. So something about MX4 screws with it. I have to talk to the LPL team and just be like, hey, major issue. Memory cards do not seem to work on MX4 mode. Yeah, because the PS2 does register the memory card itself. And just for some reason, when you have it in MX4 mode for the OPL, it just doesn't like it. Something about the driver set. I might have to like experiment around with it, but hey, whatever. See if I can get. Let's see if I can run this game. Could be interesting. Haven't played this in years. Got my own copy still with me. Here. Memory card found. I wonder if this game will actually pick it up. No. It just was tested. Like, maybe. Yes, I'd like to start. Yeah, because I do remember that game formatting memory cards. There's like a few games out there that don't, and it's just like, okay, neither of them the game that will format the memory card. Cool. Vibration on, yes. Logic 2 or not. I use stereo.
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream.
I want to line the pieces up.
I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
How will I remember that after all these years of doing that now? Like, no joke, I have not played probably since 2018, maybe a little bit before that.
have arrived. I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was. My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
Sora?
Whoa! Give me a break, guy.
Giving up already? If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one?
This world has been connected,
What? Who's there?
tied to the darkness.
Sora, don't ever change.
The door has opened.
What?
You understand nothing.
Sora...
Another dream about him.
Man, doesn't that tick you off?
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Cypher's gone too far this time.
I mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's not what really bugs me. What really bugs me is that he's going around telling everybody we're the thieves. Now the whole town and their mothers are treating us like the Klepto Club. Have you ever been this ticked off before in your life? 'Cause I haven't. Nuh-uh. Never. Now, what to do? Well...
We could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight. Hey, that sounds fun.
What about Cypher?
First, we gotta clear our names. Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs. Oh no! They're gone! Are gone! What?
All are gone? Huh? Huh?
You can't say... Why not?
But you do understand what I'm saying, right? Are gone. Stolen. And not just the word. They stole it, too.
What kind of thief is that? Cypher could never have pulled that off.
Yeah.
All right, time for some recon.
Huh?
His heart is returning. Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
Huh?
Roxas, come on.
Game definitely brings back a lot of memories. Playing it back in the day. This was like one of the very first games I ever played on the PS2. There's no like, I just kept on going at it, and I think I almost killed the PS2 with how much I played this game, because I just loved it. Let me just try to just go in for Rush of Love. Because I just have it sitting out. Oh no. There it is. Fucking man, this thing of shitloads of discs. I remember all this. What would Cypher know about magic?
Thieves.
That was low, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Nice comeback there, Blondie.
What'd you say?
You can give us back the... now.
Yeah, you're the only ones who would take it, you know?
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers. So what did you do? Burn it? Huh, not that we need some to prove that you're losers.
Replay.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I guess if you
How
get
about
on your
replay
knees and beg,
without the blank?
maybe I'll let it slide.
Roxas!
Roxas, focus.
Kneel, loser! Come on. Quit playing around and fight. Kneel, loser! Don't leave me hanging now. So long!
Cypher's not feeling so hot, you know?
Tournament decides.
Whoa! What was that?
The thief?
Yes. The thief. The thief that stole the.
Huh?
That's creepy.
It's no use. What? What is this thing?
You pull the cube. Someone call it a cube. I know this is Roxas, but I like a Sambler. Like some call me him. Some call him. It's just like. I'm tired. I just got up not long ago.
What's this? I was his first customer after he took over the shop. So we took a picture together.
It's a really nice photo. Oh.
Hey, you just said photo.
So, Roxas, tell us about the picture thief.
Not much to say. The pictures were just lying there.
Then how do we prove we weren't the ones who took them? It's a girl.
You look happy, Roxas.
Do not.
So, like, anybody else notice that all the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
Oh. So that's why everyone thought it was us.
And Cypher didn't go around accusing us after all.
Are they really all of me?
Yep.
See?
Look.
Right? Every single one. Wouldn't it be weird if the thief wanted to steal the real Roxas or something?
Come on, get serious. Why would anyone want to steal a bonehead like Roxas?
Oh,
thanks.
Where am I?
Who's there?
Who are you?
Restoration at 12%.
Why do I not remember that one? I remember this, though.
Organization miscreants. They found us.
But why would the nobody steal photographs?
Both are nothing but data to them. The fools could never tell the difference. We are running out of time. Namine must make haste.
Oh. Huh? Oh, where am I? What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kai... Who are you?
They will come at you out of nowhere, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Sora, go with them, especially if you want to find your friends.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora. I'll go with you guys.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
That's right. The Keyblade. So, this is the key.
But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
A key blade? A keyblade. What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that.
Interesting. It doesn't, like, often load anything in this game. Because I'm like watching a memory card sometimes. Like right now it doesn't do anything. This entire
Thanks.
cutscene.
Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
I sure hope so.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you. Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is? We don't want summer vacation to be over, that's all. So, how about this? We all go to the beach. Why do we go to the beach? Because we haven't gone once this entire vacation. Blue seas, blue skies. Let's just get on the train and go. No? Oh, come on.
Maybe you forgot, but we're broke.
Maybe you forgot I'm smart.
Oh, right. It doesn't hurt. Map of the area. Probably there. If you sort of look at it, I wonder if Eleanor didn't know anything. Eleanor, do you think aliens exist? Ooh. She's pretty confident about that one. And she basically makes it go completely, like, she makes it go clockwise. Like, I can hold it completely still and it won't move. Unless I, like, ask her. Like, it's holding still right now, but I can easily, like, have it go spinning if I basically tell her, or, I mean, if I ask her or say anything like that. That's interesting. She actually thinks that aliens do exist. Concerning that, I guess there was technically documents that were released about aliens existing. I wonder if she's actually seen them before. Eleanor, have you seen aliens before? Oh. Interesting. She has. That's interesting. We actually have to bring that up at some point in like a future, like investigation. That's interesting. I am not like manipulating this at all. Just to let you know that I'm literally just like holding it completely still, but she just reacts basically based on I told her like how to react with it. So it's like clockwise, so it's like this. If it's yes, counterclockwise if it's no. Basically. And there's also other things like I've told her like of how to move it if it's like if she wants to point in a direction or whatever. Stuff like that. Basically it's like a weird communication. It's pretty interesting. So let's see here. this game. Destroy Humans. Because that game is actually really good, and I wanted to play that game with the memory card and everything. Problem is it doesn't want to boot into memory card. Like, I mean, it doesn't want to save in a memory card. What just happened? Did it fail a disk read? I had to open up the disk tray to one of the times I was like, uh-oh. I didn't open this tray. That's why it's like, I turn it off and turn it back on like the third time, and it's like, I forgot something. It's like, basically just let it go, and like, oh, no, you gotta fucking go into this menu. Because it's the way the whole entire thing works. Come on. Second time in a row. It's failed on me. Come on. I'm also wondering like what's triggering the thing to go into PAL rather than NTSC mode for the converter that like converts it from AV to HDMI. Well, it's just like it's not like it's rebooting, it just goes PAL. By now, but anyways. Mass. Error, the game is fragmented. What? The game is fragmented. What do you mean that the game is fragmented? Game. Error, game is fragmented. Sorry, what? Why is it saying error, the game is fragmented? That's the first time. Like, I know this game had a problem. These two... Oh, right, they did have someone with an issue. Maybe that's what it meant, it was like fragmented. But what would cause a fragmentation? I'm gonna have to like talk to like OPL people, be like, why is this saying it's fragmented? This game works just fine. Kingdom Hearts 2 works just fine. I believe Kingdom Hearts works just fine. Rechain, I don't know what it is. Like it says that like it doesn't exist, like as a storage itself. I don't know 100%. These two bugged out. I mean, technically, I do have the actual game with me. Guess we could do it that way. We could do saves. Is hopefully like the cutscenes and shit doesn't like bug out. Memory card and everything. Technically, we could do destroying humans. Still, even though we're running into this issue, and I have no clue why we have this issue to be exact. Where is? There it is. Should be past this point. What the heck? Oh, it's over here. Fuck it. It's like a weird disc I got with my Blu-ray drive. In that area. Or destroy humans. I believe destroy humans at the front. There it is. Got destroy humans. Destroy all humans! But first, I check and see if that memory card works properly. Oh, that's probably the ones are in the other cases. Well, this one works. Test out memory card with our one game that we actually did get to work with memory cards within like a week ago. I believe they all work with memory cards. I just was wondering, like, okay, based off of ones that we still know that still work properly. Where is my other black memory card? That's. Come on. Okay. Note from Russia with love on memory card. Oh. Might be on the balloon. I don't remember which one. Insufficient space. Start now. Oh, no, this one isn't working. There it goes. Float successful. Hooray! If only we could get past this cutscene here that's happening. Don't know why this cutscene is giving me problems now. We know which memory card works properly now. But for some weird reason, this drive is being a little bit dumb again. Okay. Why are you struggling so much? Whoops. Accidentally hit the sound. Okay, so this memory card does work. It's just the game isn't doing much. For some weird reason, it's like being very weird and very touchy. if it's because how long I've had the on stuff in there, but like I swear the system wasn't working right first either. So it's like sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. So it's like, how do you manage to like make it work? Start. And then the PS2 just craps out. Weird. Well, figure out what's wrong with that. Put it away these two things. The USB memory card. See if this game runs. I've got no clue. I haven't played it in years. So far it works. Woohoo! Why is it stopping here? Weird. Why is the PS2 being like this? Never had the PS2 be this bad off before. Like, I've had it where it's really bad before, but this. Hmm. Like, I checked it and seen if the disc is clicked in all the way, and it is. But now it's just stopping here. Why is it stopping here? Is there like a reason for it? Like, is it supposed to take this long in the beginning of the game? I don't think so. Why is my PS2 being so ridiculous right now? What, do I need to fucking remove power from it and then just power back up? What in the world is wrong with you, PS2? Like, it boots in the game just fine. Then it gets here. And I don't know why it's stopping. I wonder if it's something to do with the disk drive itself. Hopefully that fixes it. I mean, if I have to, I'll freaking take some cleaning to it. Either that or disk rot happened. What is wrong? Okay, now I'm really confused. What's wrong with the PS2? Like, unless the game is supposed to do this, but I don't think it's supposed to sit there for that long. Is it because it's trying to load the cutscene or something? Why is the disk drive all the way up there? It's reverted back up there only. What in the world is that? Whoa. There's like a black mark on the disc. Like, it looks like it's some piece of gunk, but it's like you can't wipe it off. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. See that like little black dot that's on the edge of the disc? What in the world? Got it off finally, my god. I didn't know what that was. Yeah, this memory card works just fine. It just that when you're in MXR mode, for some reason, it just doesn't, or MXSIO, it just doesn't like the memory card port at all. Very weird. And why is it stopping here? Of all things. PS2 is being annoying right now. Don't quite know why. I want to say the disk drive, but I'm not sure. Like, of all things, for this to happen today, it's content creator first. It's like you try to share your content, you try to show some, then shit goes wrong. No matter if it's in your gameplay or the actual like hardware problem. Let's try to unplug it. Okay. Plugged it back in, and just turned it on. What in the world? What is wrong with this? I know I played this game and I even beat it back in the day. And I know it's definitely a legit disc. It's not like I'm doing anything in modded mode right now. It's completely retail. There's nothing like modified about it. Like the only time it's modded mode is like when I have the disc in. It's for like to boot it into like a file mode. But right now it's fully retail. So what in the fuck is going on? That's disk drive issue. That's a disk drive issue. I just saw that, like, how long it took to respond. That's a disk drive issue. But I have these. Just basically, it's an alcohol pad where you basically just use it to clean. That's all it is just a tiny little alcohol pad. It just comes in like a wrapper does, like this. It's pretty cheap. You can get them for like 100 of them for like, maybe even 200 of them for like maybe $3. Even like the thing that's supposed to rotate the disc has got gunk on it somewhat, which is weird because I cleaned the system out. It was much worse before though, which I don't know how it survived through all that shit. before I cleaned it the first time. Like, the first time I actually cleaned it was probably, God, it was probably like 2019. I don't remember. It was like around the time when I said basically the PS2 was dead. I was like, "Rip PS2, it lasted all these years." Then suddenly, like, when I bring it back, like, what was it, after, like, COVID, I come in this place, I turn on the PS2 for the very first time. Boot and Max Payne. It runs just fine. There wasn't much gunk, surprisingly. It was like, what I just found on there just now. It's like, it's a small amount of, like, grayness, but that's pretty much it. But that was, like, mostly just around the ring that, like, spins the disc. I just cleaned that drive, and it's still having issues. Why? Uh... See what happens. Come on. Okay, I really do not understand why it stops here. Of all things. Like, unless the next block of code is unreadable or just gone from the disk. That is my only thought that it could be, like, is if the next block of code is just gone. I don't remember this game having much any issues. It was more like Destroy Humans 2 that had the problems. It was like buggy every once in a while. But I would get in the game with no problem. Let's see if this fixes the game. I have no fucking clue. I got one idea only. I hate doing this. Where's the studio mode at? Where's EPDA? See if this fixes it. Hopefully. Nope. Because the next block of code is like missing. What in the world? Never had this much of an issue. I'm gonna figure out if it's spinning in there even. It feels like it's spinning in there, but I'm not sure if it's properly. Heard that. What was it scratching on? Nothing. There's nothing here. What did that? You can hear it probably in the mic. I don't know if you can. Like it scratches on something when it stops. Like unless that, why would it be doing that? Like I can spin the disc all I want. It doesn't have an issue. What seems to be the problem here? Should do. Okay. Get past this. Hmm. I wonder why it's having that issue. Like, the only thing I can think of is the block code is missing from that. But, yeah, we've gotten, what was it, Kingdom Hearts 2 working. That's gonna be good if we can get the memory card thing to work. Destroy Humans we're gonna need to fix. What was it? I can't remember. That's an issue. I should love to just find the memory card issue. So yeah, memory card issue, and apparently steroids set issues. Do not know why they got those issues. Like I split the disc, just like I did with Kingdom Hearts 2. Rechain, no clue why. Basically it says like no storage or whatever, like basically like it doesn't exist. Like it's 0.0 gig, which makes no sense. But I can clearly see on there that it does exist. But then there was, what was it? Destroy Humans 1 and 2 both came up with like a weird bug thing, and it's like, okay. Maybe that just means it completed. Hopefully, and then it's just like, I booted up in here and it's fragmented. No clue why that is. But we'll have to take a look into that. Why? Maybe there's a better tool to use for this shit. Fix those games, but like, we still have a memory card issue. I mean, technically, we can do VMC, but I want to do like real memory card shit. So I have to take a look into that. I mean, if we have to, I guess we would VMC. But yeah, that's the game that we have to fix up. Let's see who we can rate up at this point. There is anybody? Why is it being weird? Okay, so Vi is playing Black Ops. Oh, Cold War. I was like, odd name. Black Ops Cold War. Never played that. Anyways, rate up. Be a good old Vi. But yeah, like once I get this fixed, I'll probably hop back on the stream at some point. Because I really wanted to destroy humans. That would have been nice, but it's like, no, just doesn't want to. Anyways, catch you guys later.